Good morning. This is a recording for Thursday, April 4th. In our previous two sessions, we took a close look at the first two attributes of real empathy, which is perspective taking and staying out of judgment. Today, let's dive into the last attributes, understanding another person's feelings and communicating our understanding with mindful compassion. In order to recognize another person's emotion, we must be in touch with our own feelings, and we need to be comfortable in the larger world of emotions and feelings in general. For many, this world is completely foreign. It's a complex world of new language and new thinking. For example, if we cannot recognize the subtle but important differences between disappointment and anger in ourselves, it's virtually impossible to do so with other people. If we cannot recognize and name fear when we're feeling it, how will we empathically connect to someone else who is in fear? Emotions are often difficult to recognize and even harder to name. This is especially true if we were not given the vocabulary and skills required to navigate this emotional world when we were growing up, which unfortunately is the case for most of us. Luckily, a while back, in our Mindful Mornings practice, we did a whole series on recognizing and naming the emotions. It was based on Brené Brown's book, Atlas of the Heart. And I strongly recommend revisiting this series at some point. It's a great tool in our quest to feeling enough. This series can be accessed both here on Facebook and also in a playlist on YouTube, in my channel, of course. If you need any guidance for that, let me know, and I will point you exactly to the link. But anyway, even when we are well versed in recognizing and naming the feelings, our own and other people's, it may be challenging to communicate our understanding back to the person who is seeking empathy. This is when mindfulness comes into play. Remember, empathy is not just about the words. It's about fully engaging with someone and wanting to understand with compassion. In her book, The Places That Scare You, Pema Chodron writes, when we practice generating compassion, we can expect to experience the fear of our pain. Compassion practice is daring. It involves learning to relax and allow ourselves to move gently toward what scares us. The trick to doing this is to stay with the emotional distress without tightening into aversion. To let fear soften us rather than harden us into resistance. So when we hear and watch someone tell the story behind their shame, can we lean into the discomfort of their pain? Or do we feel the need to make it better or redirect the conversation? If we are willing to be open and present, then we are willing to practice compassion. Pema Chodron also teaches that we must be honest and forgiving about when and how we shut down, without justifying or condemning ourselves. We do the courageous work of opening to suffering. This can be the pain that comes when we put up barriers, or the pain of opening our heart to our own sorrow or that of another being. We learn so much about doing this from our failures as we do from our successes. In cultivating compassion, we draw from the wholeness of our experience. our suffering, our empathy, as well as our cruelty and terror. It has to be this way. Compassion is not a relationship between the healer and the wounded. It is a relationship between equals. Only when we know our own darkness well can we be present with the darkness of others. Compassion becomes real when we recognize our shared humanity. That's such a powerful message, isn't it? So today, let's do the circle of loving kindness practice that reminds us so well of our shared humanity. As always, take a comfortable position and take a few moments to settle. Settle into your body, into your heart, into your mind. Settle into this moment, right here, right now. Nice and soft breath, completely natural. As always, see if you can find spaciousness in your breathing so that all the experiences of the present moment, physical sensations, thoughts, emotions, can flow through you as energy that they are, without struggle. Now begin your loving kindness practice with a gentle reflection on the good within you and your wish to be happy, to be at ease, to be enough, to feel like you are enough. Scan your body and notice how that reflection affects your physical state, your breath, your thoughts, and soften from the inside out. And repeat after me, silently or out loud. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel loved, cared for, protected. May I know that I am enough. May I touch deep, natural peace. Now imagine sitting in the center of a circle surrounded by all the members of our Mindful Morning Sangha, whether they're here with us live right now or not. Feel their loving presence. Feel their struggles. We are all in this together. We will now send loving kindness to each of our fellow practitioners as you repeat the verse after me. And as you do this, also allow yourself to receive their kindness and good wishes sent to you. Receive each other's loving kindness with gentle presence. You deserve it. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel loved, cared for, at ease. May you know that you are enough. May you touch deep, natural peace. With each phrase, you are offering each other a gift of loving presence, and you are receiving a gift from each other. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel loved, cared for, at ease. May you know that you are enough. May you touch deep, natural peace. If your attention wanders away from the circle, away from this practice, or if difficult feelings or memories arise, try to let go of them in the spirit of kindness and come back here again and again, as many times as you need. Remember, here there is no judgment, only compassion. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel loved, cared for, at ease. May you know that you are enough. May you touch deep, natural peace. At times you may feel unworthy of receiving all this love. Don't worry. We all have thoughts and feelings of unworthiness sometimes. It's what being human is about. You can even gently say to yourself, how human of me. Breathing gently, accept that these feelings have come up. Remember the beauty of your wish to be happy and at ease. And come back here again and again. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel loved, cared for, at ease. May you know that you are enough. May you touch deep, natural peace. As you end your practice, sit quietly for a few moments and notice the sensations in your body and around your heart. Is there a new sense of spaciousness? Maybe tenderness? Is there a new softness in you that you haven't noticed before? And please remember, it's totally fine if you don't see any difference. There is no judgment. There is no need to fix or change anything. Simply doing this practice is enough. As you go through your day today, I invite you to continue with this reflection around the last 3 attributes of empathy: recognizing other people's feelings, and being able to communicate your understanding back to them with mindful compassion. How comfortable are you in the world of emotions, your own and other people's? Can you lean compassionately into other people's discomfort when they share their stories with you? Remember, compassion is not a relationship between the healer and the wounded. It's a relationship between equals. Compassion becomes real when we recognize our shared humanity. As always, enjoy your discoveries. And if you feel inspired to share, please do so in the comments here or in our private Money Mindful Morning Circle group. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.